My engine took 7 years to bounce into a puddle of sulfur, while the onion exploded at the speed of 3 milliseconds, and hasn't made it to the puddle. Just like an anus, physics isn't supposed to be beautiful, but to measure accurately how much time it will take for a raindrop to fall from the clouds. Beautiful. Mr. and Mrs. Dursley of number 4, Privet Drive, were proud to say that they were perfectly normal, thank you very much. They were the last people you'd expect to be involved in anything strange or mysterious, because they just didn't hold with such nonsense. Mr. Dursley was the director of a firm called Grunnings, which made drills. He was a big, beefy man, with hardly any neck, although he did have a very large mustache. Mrs. Dursley was thin and blonde and had nearly twice the usual amount of neck, which came in very useful, as she spent so much of her time craning over garden fences, spying on the neighbors. The Dursleys had a small son called Dudley, and in their opinion there was no finer boy anywhere.
Son, there ain't never gonna be a slut form.
The other day my mother was mad at me because I was annoying her asking for a dessert after lunch. Some minutes later, I was in my bedroom just chilling, and suddenly came in my room and threw sugar all over the floor and on my bed. She said that now I can lick all this sugar and I won't need dessert anymore. Now I'm here sneezing every 5 goddamn seconds. Thanks, Mom. Proof, Colin. What should I do? Clean this mess? Eat the sugar? Did my mom clean something?
Willem Dafoe stars in Being John Malkovich 2, District Defoe. In the far future of 2014, New York City has been wiped out by a 200-year-long nuclear war. The citizens are mutants and people are dying of radiation. Until a mysterious man with a vision builds a city far above the wastes of New York. The city is supported by 4 limbs, for, indeed, the city is a giant steel Willem Dafoe. The head says, I'm Willem Dafoe. For, indeed, many migrated up the elevator along Willem Dafoe's left leg into his bum, and they repopulate the world there. For a while, everyone is happy by the mysterious benefactor, who appears with a cloth over his head, not at all like Cobra Commander, who speaks with an altered voice recorder. He tells them to live, and can keep living in District Defoe must not violate the 5 rules. Trouble is, no one told anyone what the rules were, and soon there is government oppression from the Defoe bots, an army of policing robots that look like Willem Dafoe with spinning heads going, ah! The Freedom Fighters are led by Brendan Fraser, who is joined by Harry Potter, played by Daniel Radcliffe. The sexy starlet of the film is played by Deborah Messing, who, like all first-time troublemakers in District Defoe, has a pair of tits drawn on her forehead with permanent marker, a curvy W for Willem, and an infinity symbol to represent eternal punishment with 2 dots in the middles. Second-time offenders get thrown out of Willem Dafoe's butt to fall to their deaths. Instead, because it's so nuclear, people mutate on the fall down, turning into screaming squids which congregate in the air. Okay, what is this bullshit? Seriously. And that does it for episode 1 of something that might turn out to be horrible. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you have hands and feet, and I am out of here.